My phone's not locked. I don't lock my
Do
phone.
you lock your orientation?
I don't lock my orientation.
It's making us go live this way.
I love it.
All right, we're rolling.
Is everybody excited about the, oh my goodness, I wonder where we are. I have clients all over the world, and I don't know if you call yourself a student or a client or what you call yourself. I'm not big on titles. I'm the self-proclaimed king of laundry, but I'm the king of nothing. I don't have any great lands, nor are there parapet walls, nor do we throw spears at each other. I'm here in New Orleans for the FinCon, the financial conference, and making connections, talking to some folks, and helping people to understand the finance aspect of laundromats. And when I find myself traveling with Eric, my producer, we oftentimes look at the calendar and look at the map and realize that I have clients in the area. So in this case, this is a gentleman that we just shook hands with whom I've never met, Dr. Mike Ilanya, who has decided that he wants to own a laundromat first. I hope you're in that camp. Then grabbed a hold of my silly course, realized that that information was pertinent and poignant when it comes to him, his lifestyle, what he does and how he does it, and hired me to make calls to landlords. Well, it's pretty intriguing because I want to talk about how folks say, well, I don't know exactly how this is going to work for me. I'm stuck in a cubicle all day and I only have an hour lunch and I only have 2 10-minute breaks. Well, let me ask you how it works for the police officers whom I've helped put into stores where they don't have their cell phone. They can't access their laptop, save those 10-minute breaks. We get it done. How about Dr. Mike when he is literally a trauma surgeon? How is he going to be able to get it done? Well, we get it done. He's put his faith and a few dollars in me and decided that he wants me to be the one to make the calls to the landlords, and that means the world to me. So the way we get it done, he sends me a text and he says, I'm ready to make the calls, and I text him back and I say, find a quiet place. You're going to see an upcoming video where we literally called a landlord, and it's really kind of cool. A smile's running across my face because I got to see where he sits in the hospital when we make the calls together, just one of the little cubby holes that he finds. And you're going to get to see a very successful early on telephone call where the landlord basically said, it's time. This is a current operating laundromat that's almost 3,000 square feet, that has the perfect footprint and the infrastructure. The gas, water, electric is all there in the location, and the operator has given up on operations. They're no longer serving the community, they're no longer serving themselves, and they're no longer serving the landlord. Even though they pay rent and they pay the rent on time, they don't have a lease and they don't wish to sign. Now, is that the perfect storm? Is that exactly what we are looking for every single time? Not at all. There are so many different, there's a myriad of different options when we do this. Store happens to be for sale or isn't. Store is already closed, but the infrastructure remains. What we are after is horrible laundromats. The disposition of the store barely matters. And this is proof positive. So come with us and let's go visit. And Eric's going to ask some questions. Such as, that was really fun. You know, we were able to get calls. Oh, I keep forgetting I have a microphone on. We made one telephone call, and you know, a lot of the people that I'm working with, they're waiting for that magic to happen and they're waiting for that perfect moment in time. The operative word is waiting. And you will have to wait. Maybe wait for the day of the week to come where we're able to make those phone calls. Maybe wait for the landlord to answer or call back. But that waiting, the part that, look, this system, if you will, is not us going to Walmart and buying a widget that we need for our personal or business use. It's not what it is, because the pieces need to fall in. Now, if that particular store that you have your eye on doesn't happen, so be it. And so what? Does that really matter? No. Eric, you met with Dr. Mike and you hung out with him for a while prior to my involvement, if you will, because we had some scheduling stuff. So what was your impression? What was said?
He said that he's trying to figure out what to do, past what his career is already, trying to figure out how to set himself up for the future, trying to figure out what is that next step for him, so that he isn't like these other people that he sees in the office.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because, we're so used to thinking, oh my God, he's a doctor. He's literally a surgeon, and that's the pinnacle of a work environment, right? But he's a smart guy, African-American dude, very soft-spoken, very well-spoken, young guy in his early 30s, and he's already seeing the writing on the wall that he doesn't want to be one of these 70-year-old doctors that's working for a paycheck. And I can't applaud his attitude, and I'm sure he'll be watching this soon. I can't applaud him enough for what he's doing and how he's doing it. By the way, coming to New Orleans has cost me $5,000 at the craps table already. No such thing as luck. He walked us around the hospital, and I felt a little icky because it was like we were going to get in trouble going through the doors that said med staff only. It was fun. So comment your questions and Eric will answer them for you. We're not speeding across Los Angeles right now. We find ourselves in lovely New Orleans. Did you actually make it live?
I'm pretty sure we have 26 people watching.
Well, then it's live. We've done these before.
Uncle Manny says come back to LA.
Okay, I'm on my way, Uncle Manny. I don't even have a driver's license,
That's
Eric.
the only comment we have.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Manny. So I have some prodigies, some success stories in New Orleans from just post-Katrina. And no matter what happens outside, meaning outward forces, laundromats exist, and laundromats continue to be successful for the operators as long as the operators know that it's an ongoing process. We were just talking about this. You can't just open a laundromat, run it into the ground. It's not like I don't know, what type of business can you? You guys can comment. What type of business can you run on cruise control? Let me know, because I'll open 1,000 of them. Fish hatchery? I don't think so. You have to continue to reinvest, not reinvent the wheel, but take the old horrific equipment and throw it away. Because although you could keep old laundry washers and dryers running on spit and vinegar and knowledge and know-how and old parts, you could do that to infinity. But now, what is the cost? Your time or someone you hire, the parts that we talked about, which are not inexpensive, it's industrial commercial equipment, and it becomes counterproductive. Downtime, right? That's what you need to understand that makes sense about all of this over any other method. Sure, you can buy someone's laundromat, and guys, we're talking about leased space, and you have to wrap your mind around that. Oh, well, why not buy the building, Danny? Why not do real estate? This isn't about real estate. What I do and what I did and my substantial wealth did not come from a real estate play. This is a cash flow play in the laundromat industry. And I don't use buzzwords to save my life. I don't want you to have to go outside of my purview and look up what I am trying to say by saying 10x. This is a simple business, so keep it simple. But there's so much, every con man involves a greedy mark. Without greed, no one would be duped. No one could be taken advantage of. Think about it.
Uncle Manny says, I'm buying your course tomorrow, aka payday. I'm buying laundromats all the wrong ways, ... Definitely need your help.
I'm glad to hear it.
Went the wrong.
One way, it says. Am I going to get hit by it?
Oh, we might.
Look, we're going to get hit.
Oh, the trains are coming.
This is awesome. This is going to be live when we get hit. I just went in a circle. Well, guys, go ahead and comment how many people I should run over. All right, we did it. Sorry, Uncle Manny. What were you saying? I had to get hit by a fucking train.
Nathan Bruegel says, nice car. What are y'all driving?
Eric knows.
It's called an Arteon.
It's a Farteon. It smells like it anyway.
Yeah, it's the chicken.
If anybody's from Nolans, why do you say Nolans? Or is that a Cajun thing? I'm in the bus lane. So the laundromat that we are visiting is, I think, not only adjacent to, but actually in the French Quarter. So it's kind of weird. And it's like an artsy-fartsy weird where the operator sells art or puts art up or does something art, rhymes with fart, I don't know. So understand the process. My client goes out, whether it's New Orleans or New Zealand, see how I use the news, and scouts the laundry. And when they find a shitty laundromat, I'm not going to get into all the indications of failure, some of which are very inside baseball, but they see a shitty laundromat and it's got those indications of failure, be it 10 or 1. It could look like a decent store, but the equipment is no longer being kept up. Or they haven't figured out that they need to open the back door to the laundromat and remove that giant steel bar so people can come and go and feel comfortable, right? Security, all of it's important. I could go on.
There's 40 people, so if they went.
What?
Oh, I think it's back now.
I don't think that's true.
Someone said we just acquired a free laundromat in Monroe, Louisiana.
Do I know you?
The Wash Laundromat.
Do we know who we are? The Wash Laundromat. Well, you need to send me a DM.
The Wash.
The Wash, so that we can come and visit you. We'll see. We have a pretty action-packed schedule here, but send me a DM and make sure I have your email address. I think I saw Taylor Swift. Tay-Tay. So the laundry is close. So did I help you with your free laundromat acquisition? I hope I did. I'm sure I did. I think we're going to cut this off and bid you adieu. Couple of things to say.
Yes.
I don't fucking know, Grandma.
Say hi.
Say hi to my phone and 40 people that want a free laundromat. Okay, I think I just told Grandma she can park here, and now she'll get towed before we do. Why is there always some shit going on when we get together, bro? Why?
You're gonna get it.
You look lovely. What are we doing tonight?
There's a big party here.
A big party.
Hi, I'm Margarita Vergen. You are cute. What's your name?
Gracias. Danielle.
He's
Daniel.
famous.
Sí.
I'm famous too.
You are.
I'm infamous.
Why is it that women my age...
Socialite.
Why is it women my age never tell me I'm cute?
And then older women like me tell you that I'm cute.
Yes, always.
Where are you from?
Originally New York.
So am I.
Yeah, what part?
75th and Central Park West.
Okay. Central
did I
Park
go-
West.
Yes,
Wow.
I live right. I used to see Yoko Ono and John Lennon all the time, right by the Museum of Natural History, and did that call?
Did you ever trip Yoko Ono as she walked by?
No, but I trip John Lennon. No, I was there all the time, but I am Dominican.
Okay.
And if you want to know who I am, I'm Margarita Bergen, and the socialite on the audience. That's what
A
they call me.
socialite.
Yes.
And you know all about Dominican cigars.
Yes, of course, Fuentes. I
Well,
know them too.
Arturo,
I
you know the Fuentes?
Of course. You know where I
Stop
met
it.
them? I was one day by the United Nations. There's a wonderful restaurant right overlook. And there comes, I was having lunch, and there comes this entourage. And I said, oh my God, that's the Dominican president. And sure enough, it was. And then the guy sitting there to be seated was Mr. Fuentes, the two of them.
Best
do
cigars
you do?
outside
So what do
of
you do?
Cuba. Believe it or
Oh,
not,
no, hold on, let me give you this one.
believe it or not, I help people get into the laundromat business.
Laundromat.
And I have a card.
Yeah, this is more.
Look at
pretty.
this. Margarita, God bless. Enjoy the party.
Yeah, so today is a big party. This is the patrons party for what is called Oh What a Night. And
Okay.
it's to benefit the Ogden Museum of
Wow.
Southern Art.
You are a socialite.
Yes, I am. Thank you. I'll go
Well,
to the party.
I was wearing a suit earlier, but I can't
No, you
join you.
cannot crash.
I know. I'm not going to crash.
It's 350.
God bless. 350.
Oh, look at that.
got
Do
that
you
on
know
me.
this man? I know that man
No,
coming in.
no.
He's an auctioneer.
Very nice.
You're going to be auctioning. Huh?
Enjoy. God bless.
I see you all the time in.
Well, sometimes you have to know when to walk away. She said you cannot crash it. It's $350. I have that on me. I will happily pay it. All right. So I was saying we're gonna grab Eric's camera and go scout the store. Stay tuned. Make sure Laundromat people, whoever you are that has a store here. How far is Metairie from here?
Monroe?
Monroe.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna get some gator boots later. We're gonna go to Caesar's Palace and do some dice, and more importantly, visit the laundry. We need to buy something from Ace Hardware or we're gonna get in trouble.